Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I thought that we could have a little look at my Bloodborne and my Dark Souls figures. I actually bought these about I don't know, 10 years ago, but I've never had anywhere to put them, any available space, so they've just kind of been sitting in their boxes for years and years and years. So I've decided finally to unbox them and see what they're like, and I thought I would share that with you all. So let's get right into it. I think that we will start with the Bloodborne figure on this side. Alright, so here we have the Bloodborne the Old Hunters figure. Let's have a look at the box first. So we've got on the back here, it just has a little bit of a description of the sculptor that made the figure itself and a few other people that were involved with the making of it. On the back, we've got a nice little shot here of Yharnam, and on the other side here we've got a little description of Bloodborne and the Old Hunters DLC, the figure features as well. I'm not going to read any of this because it will just take way too long if I do that, so let's unbox this thing. I already opened these bits here, so it shouldn't make too much noise. Okay, so this is probably going to make quite a bit of noise, so I will probably edit this part out. Let's just put this box to the side. I apologise for the sort of awkward setup of this. I am recording on my bed because I don't have a big enough table for this, so I do apologise for that. So here is the hunter figure. So we've got the hunter himself there, and then we've got the weapon that comes with. Let's try to take him out. Okay, opening that was a lot harder than I thought, so if there's a lot of cuts in this video, I do apologise. It's just a little bit awkward to actually get everything out. So, here we have the hunter himself. See if you can see him a bit better. There he is. He's got his iconic hat there, the cape, the belt. Looks really nice. Really nice. Let's take these little bits off. You see he's even got a chain right there. That's cool. I'm gonna have to be really careful with him not to get him too messed up. Isn't he gorgeous? He is very, very pretty. Look at the back. Isn't that just such an amazing work of art? Absolutely amazing. I love the details. have a look at the weapon as well. Wow, just again, it's just such a amazingly well designed, isn't it? That is incredible. Looks so good. Like, just all of the details are just so nice. Put that with him. And then I think this is the base. Yeah, this is the base right here. So you can see that looks incredible. It actually looks like it's wet. That is the like the blood. Doesn't that look amazing? Wow. That looks so good. And the underneath is just sort of what it is on there. Wow, that's amazing. I love it. Let's stand him on this base. So his feet sort of go, he's got some holes on his feet there. I do apologise, I had to cut that because it was so ridiculously hard to actually put his feet in. I had to really force them down. It was quite difficult, so I do apologise. But yeah, he is just wow. I'll have to take a proper video of him when he is standing on my shelf. And then we've got his weapon here. Alright, how does he hold this? Looks like maybe this hand? Maybe? How do I get that in though? Is it this hand? Maybe? Okay, I'm gonna have to have a look to see how this actually fits on. Okay guys, so when I say that that was the most difficult thing I've ever had to do, that was very, very hard, and my fingers actually hurt from doing that. So basically you had to like really wedge it into his hand, and it was just so difficult to actually do it. So yeah, that was a bit scary. I was scared that I was gonna break him. But here he is. I will also take like a picture of him when he's standing up, or a video even when he's standing up on my shelf. So yes, let's have a little look at Oscar next. Alright guys, sorry for the super clumsy editing and just me being clumsy in general. This has been a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, like just the filming of this. So yeah, I do apologise. But here we've got Oscar, Knight of Astora, and it's the same thing again with this one. So we've got the description of who sculpted it, the painters and everybody else that was involved in the creation of this. On the back we've got a nice little screenshot of Oscar there. And on the other side, we've got a brief description of Dark Souls, Oscar, and the features of the figure as well. So let's open them up. Ooh, I'm gonna have to cut this, and I really don't want to because it's really, really pretty. So yeah, let me just cut this open. Okay, I actually found another way of opening it without ruining that little seal there, so I can actually open it from the bottom. Okay, so here he is. This one is a lot heavier than the hunter statue was, so I'm gonna have to be really, really careful with this one, and it looks like I'm gonna have to assemble his shield and his sword, so be prepared for quite a few cuts in this one. So let's get him open. Okay, so we have got Oscar himself. He's missing a hand, so I'm assuming that the shield has got his hand on. And he's also got, oh wow, he's got like a lot of like small little details on him, so I'm gonna have to be really, really careful with him. Okay, let's have a look at him. So we've got like all of these little chains. These are actually like real tiny chains, and like he's got them on his belt and everything. Okay, this is very, very, I've got to be careful with him. I do not want to break him. Just carefully get rid of that. Wow, I think that he's even more gorgeous than the hunter just because he's got so many more finer details. Look at that, like the rusted part on the chainmail. Wow, he's so gorgeous. Wow. And like, I love these little bits here. They'll actually move. It's just incredible. Wow, such a nice figure. I've just got to be very careful with him. Okay, okay, so his sword goes here, so let's get his sword on. Okay, does this have a specific way, or is it just, okay, it looks like it does go this way. Okay, there's a sword. Nice. Alright, and let's get his shield. This is in a little packet. I'm just going to place him down a second. So yeah, we've got the sword here. It's got his hand on it. Even the shield, sorry. Even the shield is really, really intricate. Like, you can see all of the like scuffs and like scratches on it from where he's been using it for battle. That's so cool. Okay, let's put it on him. Okay. It's not staying on very well. Yeah, it's the same thing with the Bloodborne figure. You have to really, really shove it on. That looks amazing. Incredible, beautiful, love it. Okay, so the base. Let's have a look at the base. Alright, so this is the base here, so it's pretty much just a little rock for him to stand on, but again it's just a really, really great design, and the way that it's made is so nice. Same thing with this one underneath the details there. Alright, let's try and get him to stand on this. I think that his heels go this side and then the front of his foot go this side, so let's try it. Okay, he's on his base now. That was very difficult once again. And let's have another nice long look at him here. His face details. I mean, it's just a gorgeous figure, isn't it? Look at the back. It's just beautiful. I think he's even more impressive than the hunter, honestly. He's so gorgeous. Alright, I think I'm going to stand him up next to the hunter figure, but I do have one more thing left to show. So, when I bought the Oscar figure, it also came with this adorable little crystal lizard, and I had no idea that it came with it, so it was such a nice surprise. So let's have a little look at him. Isn't he just cute? Oh, he's so adorable. He's so cute. He's got his little legs, his little face. There's eyes there on each side. He's so cute. And his little tummy. Oh, he's so adorable. I love this, like, really shiny, crystal-y part. It looks really nice in the light. It's not really showing up as well on the camera, but he is very, very pretty. He's so cute. I love him. Okay, let's put them all together and then I will show you what they look like all together. Alright guys, so be prepared for quite an amateur filming because I'm doing this freehand, but here we have them all on my shelf. I've got them next to my wonderful Vivi over there, and then I've got a few plushies on that side, but yeah, they look absolutely amazing. We've got Oscar here. Just incredible. Little crystal lizard. He is so cute. I love him so much. And then we've got, of course, the hunter. And the thing as well that I didn't mention with the hunter is that you can actually get different weapons. So you can buy different weapons and put them in that spare hand there. So I might do that at some point. Isn't he just fantastic? Just both of them. Beautiful. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching this video today. I'm really sorry that it was kind of an amateur setup. Like I say, I don't have a very good place to film, so I had to sort of just film on my bed. So yeah, but I hope that you've got some enjoyment out of this video, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone!